Unmanned military drone aircraft usually used in hotspots around the world. But guess what? They're now being used by police right here in the United States. Some recent arrests in North Dakota are linked to drones, and some people are raising concerns. CNN's Casey Wine is joining us from Los Angeles with more on this story. Tell us what's going on, Casey.
Yeah, Wolf, that's right. Civil libertarians and one influential former congresswoman are raising questions about the use of Customs and Border Protection drones by local police to arrest criminals. Customs and Border Protection uses 8 unmanned military aircraft to patrol the United States borders with Mexico and Canada, as well as the southern coastline, looking for drug and immigrant smugglers. It also deploys the drones to help local authorities manage natural disasters like these floods in North Dakota. But what's been largely unknown before a Los Angeles Times report over the weekend is that local police have been using the drones to conduct surveillance flights and arrest criminal suspects. It happened recently in North Dakota, where a local sheriff arrested members of a family involved in a dispute over cattle and in an alleged armed confrontation with sheriff's deputies. Former California Congresswoman Jane Harman served on the House Homeland Security Intelligence Subcommittee and says the drones could allow police to violate constitutional protections against unreasonable searches.
This is mission creep. I think it is beyond the mandate that Congress gave the Border Patrol to use drones along our border. We're talking about drones being used over American cities or in rural areas over the homes of law-abiding Americans, potentially.
Harman says Congress needs to debate the appropriateness of drones being deployed for domestic surveillance, which she says was never discussed. However, a Customs and Border Protection spokeswoman cites 8 sections of U.S. law that give it the authority to use drones in support of local police. The agency also says the sensors and cameras used by the drones are similar to those used by its fixed-wing aircraft and helicopters, which have been supporting local law enforcement for years. The main difference, the drones can stay airborne for up to 20 hours. Now, Wolf, we wanted to find out how widespread this practice was, and Customs and Border Protection told us that these drones flew 4,100 hours in fiscal year 2011, and 274 of those hours were flown on missions related to natural disasters. But they could not tell us how many of those missions were flown supporting local police. They say it's just not in their system to track these flights that way. So we don't know how widespread the practice is at this point, Wolf.
Given the effectiveness, I suspect we're going to see a lot more of them down the road. If they can use helicopters, fixed-wing aircraft, why not these drones as well? But the debate, no doubt, will continue. Casey, thanks very much.